Good morning. I haven't been live on here for quite some time, and I'm not making an apology. The truth is, I haven't really got a lot to say. I've been really digging into the truth of who I am. And, we've all heard the analogy that as we go through life, we peel away layers to become more of ourselves. And, the analogy to an onion. But what's left of an onion when you've peeled away the last layer? Nothing. So, who is or what is the true self? It's a no self. A no self at all. And as I, I've been travelling for the last couple of weeks, but as I connect more and more with truth, I realise how little there is to say, because everybody has their own truth. And if it's happening, it's right. And nothing is meant to be translated through a belief system, through expectation, through intention. It's all meant to be met in that moment from a blank slate, because only then do we get or receive the truth of what it's actually offering us. All of life in every single moment is a gift. It's nothing short of miraculous. Yet we have all of these beliefs about everything layered over, dare I say, the self, because there is no self. But we're carrying around all of these beliefs and expectations. And, my thirst for authenticity has taken me deeper and deeper. And each time I just meet a different set of beliefs and concepts. And I realised, the self that we all think we are, the ego self, the personality self, and I don't mean ego in a negative way, I mean it as the individual separated self, the human self, is nothing except a set of beliefs. Nothing. And when you take all of those beliefs away, because, I've been questioning beliefs, even, profound beliefs that I've adopted, that I believed were true, I couldn't prove. And, to me, if I can't prove it, if I don't know for myself that it's an actual fact, that it's true in my life, then it isn't part of me, it's part of somebody else. And why would I take on part of someone else when I came into this world to be a reflection of who I am? And, there's that whole, it's weird and it's hard to describe who I am or even say I am, because there is no personal self. And, begs the question, am I free from that personal self? No, I'm not. And I don't think I'll ever be completely free while I'm in this life, because I don't plan on exiting this life anytime soon. And the body, mind, is our navigation through this life. But it's becoming simpler and simpler because there's less and less things to say. I refuse to share anything that isn't my truth. So, yeah, I'm going to wind this up, but, I just found this little oasis, and I've been exploring and really present with myself, and, even these beautiful trees. Look at the tree. Look at these little cracks in it. Now, they're not human-made. You know, sitting with a tree and realising a tree has got no thought. It doesn't say, oh, you know, I'm this tall now, I'd better throw out a branch. The same truth that is living this tree is living me, and it's living you. And to think we've got free will is arrogance. To me, it totally is. Because, yeah, I think the only free will I've got is whether I want to be true to truth or whether I want to play in the world of illusion and continue creating beliefs and living those beliefs. But I feel like I'm not a belief system. I don't want to be a belief system. And how can I be true? How can I ever be true to myself if I'm only a belief system? Because beliefs change. You know, I've got different beliefs now than I had last week, than I had 10 years ago, than I had as a child. So, you know, who I was as a child was completely different to who I present as now. But, you know, my intention and my absolute desire, and I'm being driven, you know, this isn't a choice of the mind as to whether I live my truth or not. It's something I can't say no to. It's something that is driving me, and it scares me sometimes because I don't know where I'm heading, you know. But ultimately, it's complete devastation of the individual self. It's living from the place of no self. And I'm yet to discover what that really is. Of course, I have moments of no self when I'm in pure beingness, when I'm present. And, you know, that is absolutely delicious. But even those states of beingness where, you know, it becomes a deliberate choice, I don't think is absolute truth. There's a truth deeper than that, and that's where I believe I'm headed. So I don't know when I'll do another live, but I look forward to seeing you again and would love to, yeah, interact. So, you know, drop your comments below. Let me know where you are, what you're doing, and have the absolute best day possible. Biggest hugs.